A lot of people get crap for driving Priuses. It hindered me from making the decision to even get the car in the first place. Good morning. This lighting is really loud downtown Dallas. Houston and Lamar. House of Blues is right behind me. I've been here twice for concerts. The first time was Lindsey Sterling. That's how I fell in love with her. And then for 1 year for my birthday, me and my cousin Zeke came here and watched Juicy J, and let me tell you, that was quite the experience. Morning, Bob. I am so happy that I don't have a ticket on my windshield right now because I had to park illegally to get the time lapse this morning and to talk at the House of Blues. I was trying to think of what to do for today's video, and then all of a sudden Tanner out of nowhere texted me and was like, 10 reasons why you hate your Prius. And I was like, okay. Oh my God, it's windy, but we just got our first order for the juice bar here. My customer was a very kind guy. The first thing that I want to talk about is how dirty the car gets, okay? I have black everything, okay? Exterior and interior. Matter of fact, I actually started a video with complaining how dusty it freaking gets in here one day, okay? It seems like every other day I'm having to clean the screens, you know, clean the cup holders, and literally I'm having to get a car wash like once a week. Number two kind of goes hand in hand with that. It's just the really nice leather and, you know, how it's all blacked out and how it just looks really too good. You know, I just wish I could just drop a really dirty, saucy spaghetti on my car and not have to worry about cleaning it up, you know? I have to be so tidy with the car, and it just looks so good, and, you know, I couldn't complain about that enough. Bacon and eggs for lunch. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me in the YouTube algorithm, and it really helps me out. Next, I want to talk about, you know, the kind of bland, you know, models that the Prius has like come out with in the past. So everyone knows that, you know, the Prius's shell, the body, exterior, has not always just looked, you know, the slickest. It hasn't always looked, you know, mean. You know, I will say that I think the newer generations and models of the Prius have started to look a lot better. They started to up their game a little bit, and everyone's got this stigma about, you know, the way the Prius looks. And that leads us to kind of number 4 on the hate list, is the stigma behind the Prius here. You know, a lot of people get crap for driving Priuses, and you know, it hindered me from making the decision to even get the car in the first place. I've fallen in love with it since then, but you know, it's just one of the best fuel efficiency cars you can get. And then another huge part of it is most of the Prius owners drive really slow, which kind of pisses me off, you know, because I have a heavy foot. You ever see those bumper stickers on the back of Priuses that say nice Prius, said nobody? I wish I had a bumper sticker that said you just got passed up by a Prius, because that's kind of how I treat mine. Probably not a good thing. On our way to go and pick up our next order, the car is pretty slow, okay? Number 5. I went from driving a 2010 Acura TSX, which granted, you know, isn't much faster. It had a V6 in it, but I can just tell a difference. And like I said, I've got a heavy foot, and it's just not the funnest car in the world to have, you know, especially if you're trying to weave through traffic and whatnot on the highways. You know, it could be better about that. Did I turn my car off? No, I did freaking not. The lights are still on, which leads us to number 6 right here. Push to start, okay? I just am so privileged to have a car where I have to push to start, you know what I mean? Like I wish I had a key so I could just turn the knob. I always forget to freaking turn my car off. Starting to sprinkle outside, and speaking of the weather and temperatures, one thing I really hate, number 7, about the Prius is its climate control, okay? Look at this. This right here, I can set the temperature to whatever I want, you know, it's car life friendly. You know, when I go to bed at night, since I live in my car for 3 years, I can set the temperature to whatever I want and sleep comfortably, and I just hate that. Not to mention how much space there is in this vehicle. I can fit my my 5-inch bed in the trunk. I can fit all my clothes, shoes, all of my belongings, and still have room to seat 2 people in the back and 1 person in the front. It's just like all of this freaking room in my car. You know, the next thing I really hate about this car is the gas and the miles per gallon. So let me just start off by saying, I see y'all's comments about how low my MPG is, like it says 29.1. Well, that is wrong, okay? The car counts idle time. Okay, so for someone like me that's not only working out of their car, living out of their car, having the car constantly on and whatnot, that plays a contributing factor. And it's actually a lot better than that. And as far as the gas goes, I just hate saving money, you know? 58 in the city, MPG, like that's just dumb. No one wants to save that much gas. You know, speaking of this super freaking annoying seatbelt ringer, whatever, I freaking hate how safe this car is. So annoying. You know, it's got vehicle detection, it's got a reverse cam, it even tells you whether you're leaning into the other lane like too much, like lane detection. All of these detections, like, oh, so futuristic. Like, I freaking hate it. I just wish the car would think about me sometimes. Like, maybe I want to be dangerous. Like, why you gotta protect my life like that? It's so messed up. Such a freaking beautiful day. I was not about to pass up the opportunity to kind of close things out with going to a park that I had never been to before. That was Trammell Crow Park here in Dallas. SpongeBob, what the heck are you doing? But there is one thing that I do freaking hate. One more thing, and it's just, it's a Toyota. It's too reliable of a freaking car, okay? Maybe sometimes I want my car to break down. Maybe I want life to be more challenging. You know, having a car like this just makes things so much easier. And guys, I can't complain about this enough. Matter of fact, you know, I think filming this video has made me like legitimately just fall more in love with my car, if we're just gonna be real here. Anyways, like, subscribe, tell your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. We've got $15 merch, okay? If you can't afford that, I've got a $2 and $5 Patreon. Y'all support means a lot to me, and helps to keep me going and the channel going. And basically, I'm gonna go now. I'm late for a meeting, and so I'm gonna go to that. So